Most brutal. They basically put you inside of a bowl, and then this thing, it like has all the screams and stuff like that. So when you stop screaming, they'll take you out.
Sounds an execution process used in China around 900 AD.
Nipples. But bro, what is going on with this character, bro?
Strapped to a beam or pole. Subsequently,
Oh.
a knife
Oh,
was used to cut small portions of skin or small body
oh.
parts. Vital organs or veins were bypassed to make sure the victim would not die prematurely. According to Chinese beliefs, the execution was also a punishment after death, because the body would not transit whole to the spiritual life. If you think about it, the is a human-sized casket made from wood and iron spikes. The casket was made of multiple pieces that
Okay.
the length of the spikes
Oh
was
my
long enough
gosh.
to pierce the skin and flesh, but were too short to reach any organs or other vital parts. Obviously, this was done to make sure the victim would suffer during their stay, but not necessarily die a quick death. Kind of like staying in a Park Plaza hotel.
Oh my gosh.
Keel hauling.
What is
The name
keel hauling?
Cases of misconduct or mutiny broke out on these ships. To crack down on these revolts, captains enforced severe punishments on the agitators. With keel hauling, a long rope dragged the sailor under the hull of the ship. This method
What?
could play out in many ways. However, most outcomes were somewhere between bad and very bad. If it was bad, the sailor would be dragged along the hull, which was usually covered in barnacles.
Oh my.
These would cause painful lacerations. If the outcome was very bad, the sailor could die from head trauma, hitting the rocking hull, or simply but obviously drowning, which is the worst nightmare for every Dutch person.
Oh my gosh.
Rat torture.
Rat torture?
Most people are not a fan of rats, and this next torture method is not going to change that. The most famous variant is the bucket rat torture, originating from the Tower
Bucket
of
rat
London's
torture?
Rats Dungeon in the Elizabethan era. A dark cell near the high
Oh,
water mark
no.
would draw in rats from the River Thames. The rats started to eat on the limbs of the prisoners while they were still
What the
alive.
crap?
And not a very pleasant experience. During the Dutch Revolt, a pottery bowl filled with rats was placed upside down on the naked body
Oh
of a
no.
prisoner. Hot charcoal was piled on the bowl,
Okay.
making the rats inside the bowl panic. Desperate to escape the heat, the rats would eat their way into the bowels of the victim.
Oh my
This process,
gosh.
where the victim was tied or nailed to a wooden beam or cross. For a visit. Didn't happen yet.
Okay,
Still
what is
waiting.
that?
Investigation instead of torture. It seems both excuses work really well. Do you want to with your limbs hanging out? Next, you just get a small push, and there you are, floating on water filled with swarms of hungry vermin. With uncontrollable diarrhea, do you want to see this anus? Join our Patreon for uncensored videos. Now, let's...
Oh my gosh. Ain't no way, bro.